Ladies and gentlemen, dragons, one and all, like, this has been a fucking crazy day. I'm just incapable of having like a normal day so far. I'll keep peeling these layers back as long as required. But today, what happened today? Okay, so I woke up, the normal anxious feelings. I think, what I was getting at with the cortisol, I think it's called, the stress hormone. It's very clearly, there's an imbalance there for sure. So in the mornings, I wake up right anxious, racing thoughts, this and that. I don't think it's like unique to me at all. I think it's basically an epidemic of our culture to really internalize all this shit. Anyways, so I woke up with those same thoughts, but I chose to just take a minute. I had some bad dreams that normally probably would have rattled me a bit, but I just took a minute, just sat with myself, and I did a 5-minute morning meditation, just to kind of help talk my brain back down onto earth. And like, I can appreciate once you first wake up, like, your brain is still in the dreamland, like your subconscious is still kind of active. So what you feed your mind right away is going to kind of shape your day. So just being conscious of making the right choices, the first thing especially, and choosing not to go down the well-worn path of anxiety and fear and all that shit that I'm just so used to going down. And it's a choice. It absolutely is a choice. Whether it took me a long time to realize that, but it absolutely is a choice. It's fear versus love. Again, it's not easy, but that's exactly what it is. So I did the meditation. I sat with it a bit. And then throughout the day, I was listening to this damn book again on my way to work. And it mentioned how meditation isn't about becoming calm. Meditation isn't about being calm. It's about feeling the feelings that are running through your mind and your body, and observing them and really kind of allowing them to be, because it's so crazy. It mentioned that when you're meditating for calmness, it's basically suppressing your emotions, which is basically what got you into the fucking mess in the first place. So it's really just a fucking never-ending loop. So you're meditating to be calm, and to kind of forget about your emotions, and it's a lot like escape. I'm telling you, this is fucking crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, I had to listen to it after work. It was hitting me too hard just before before my work day, but it was powerful. So yeah, emotions. It said emotions are a physical response to a mental process, and that our muscles will respond to our subconscious mental processes. And what that means is, okay, so like, you're feeling these feelings and it's uncomfortable, so you smoke a joint every time you feel anxious. So what it has done for me, and I'm fucking learning this, it stores it. Like, it equates it to having a million notifications that are just waiting, not being acknowledged. And it's not that you can acknowledge them as they pop up every time, but when you're not feeling the feelings that your emotions invoke in your body, then that's where illnesses arise from. That's where stored stress arises from. Oh my God. And it's the ego. The ego is the subconscious processes that try to keep you in that safe zone. It tries to preserve you. It's the monkey brain trying to preserve you from the tiger in the woods, or, like, you know what I mean? It's the behavioral trigger. It's our animal instinct. So, and obviously we are quite safe in our society, but our minds are not. It's not a safe environment for our mentality. So, yeah. It's powerful, man. It's powerful because what I started realizing is, after my 100-mile event, as fucking powerful as that was, it was a great accomplishment. Mid-August, completing this 100-mile event was absolutely fucking amazing. It was the biggest moment of self-actualization of my life. And what I felt in that is just like, oh my God, I can't even describe it. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about back then. But like even during the event, I was smoking joints during the event. And right after, I went fucking full bore into smoking cigarettes again. And like fucking ounce a week. So I didn't allow my body to recover from that. I didn't allow my mind to recover from that. And so what that did, it bottled all that shit up. And like my body was falling apart. And not that I was like physically weak or anything, but there was definitely some stored stress, the cortisol. I wasn't allowing my nervous system to heal itself. There was absolutely no chance in hell that it was going to recover from what I asked my physical form to do in that effort. Like I didn't give it a chance. Like I stopped running for a bit, but no, like recovery is more, oh my God, it's so fucked. It's so fucked. Like this is powerful shit. Like if you're watching this, then like, you know, you probably watched my previous videos, and this has all just been like fucking building up here. Like where's this going to take me? I don't know, but like, fuck, man, this is crazy. It all ties into each other. So I made a couple notes of this book too, because it's just profound shit. So it says, so positive disintegration is the act of breaking ourselves down and feeling the feelings that we were hiding from, only to develop and build up a character that is truly unbreakable and the ultimate, like our highest form of being. So allowing ourselves to feel the feelings. And that's honestly, like when you think about it, that is the most beautiful thing about being human. The feelings and the awareness and the imagination and the mental fucking fortitude that we can exhibit if we're just fucking focused in on something that is passionate and healthy. Like that is like our capacity for love and compassion and all these virtuous fucking feelings. That is the ultimate fucking existence. And it just gives me goosebumps just talking about it, because it's so true. I don't know, maybe I fucking sound crazy, but like listen, I know I've never been religious by any means, but there, like, something's got a fucking hold of me, I tell you. And like it's encouraging. It's humbling as fuck, honestly. Like there's all these little fucking songs, like I talk about it a lot. Anyways, so back to the book and the notes that I made. So there's healing is true healing is the refusal to tolerate discomfort of change because of your refusal to tolerate mediocrity any longer. So when we start to heal is when we start to question, like, fuck, man, it ties in so well to like recovery and physical recovery and recovery from substances and just recovery from trauma as a child, recovery of anything at all. It's just the refusal to tolerate the discomfort, and the discomfort that that I have been hiding from. I just didn't know how to process it. But this is all making sense. It's all ringing true. It hits me right. It hits me in my absolute soul. Like, I swear to fuck. Oh my God. It's very powerful stuff that I'm... Like, my word of the year, as you may know, is transcend, or transcendence. And there was twice today, I was listening to Eckhart Tolle. He mentioned the transcendence realm in recovering from trauma. And this book also mentioned transcending trauma, or stored stress. as the ultimate act of healing. So this fucking word of that I chose, I didn't even choose it. It chose me. It's becoming very powerful. Like it's March 22nd, 7/17. That's funny. That looks weird. March 22nd, third day of my new job, third day of spring. Yeah, this has been powerful year so far, and like it's not slowing down by any means. So what else do we got here? I can't remember what train of thought I was on, but it's, oh man, I'm like vibrating right now. But at the same time, I need to mention that as much as I want to leap into this and to like charge into it full bore, I need to, like I think it was just yesterday I said I need to stop and turn around and just appreciate, just let it all kind of catch up to me, and just give it the due process, give it the respect, and honor the struggle every step of the way. Like I cannot, there is no easy fix, there is no shortcuts, and that brings me into the next note that I made. Healing is being able to enjoy where you are right now. And that's so true. And that speaks to mentally more than like physically or circumstances. That it's where you are right now in your mind and in your spirit and in your body. Oh wow. Healing is being able to enjoy where you are right now. Wow. Even when I wrote that, I didn't it didn't seem that powerful, but that's a fucking good one. And like I believe I talked about it before, how I was seeking revenge. So 2022 was all about proving people wrong. Like the Navy kicked me out, and like I got assaulted heavily in that same year. So I wanted to prove all these people that, like, you know what, I'm not somebody to fuck with. Like you can't, you judged me, so like here I am. Look at me now. And that's kind of that's not healing. That might be progress to the point of coming from nothing, but like that's not the healing that I was seeking. It's not the clarity that I was after. But it was part of the process. Like you have, like I appreciate it all. I'm not saying that I was wrong by any means, but like fuck the Navy still anyways, but there's some real assholes in there. And but I don't give them a second thought really. But if somebody asks me honestly, then I will tell them that, you know, I'm just a straight shooter. I've never really held any punches. If I know better, I'll do better. And if I know the truth, then I'll speak the truth. But if I don't know the truth, then I'll just speak my opinion, really. And I'll make it clear that I don't know for sure, but this is what I believe. Oh, man. And, yeah, I guess the last, I think one of the last ones is, there's no way to escape discomfort. It's gonna find you one way or another. This life, we're not supposed to be happy all the time. That's a fucking lie that all these commercials and stuff will trick our psychology into believing that we're supposed to feel good all the time. We're not supposed to be depressed. We're not supposed to be anxious. But deep down, that is our physical response to a mental process. And our mental process is what we need to listen to, rather than these fucking doctors pushing pills or these commercials pushing material items. We need to start feeling the uncomfortable feelings, and really not over analyzing them, but just sitting with them and allowing ourselves to cry and to feel like shit sometimes. Like we're not supposed to feel happy all the time. We're not supposed to feel good. We're not supposed to feel comfortable. And happiness isn't supposed to be permanent. It's not something that you can kind of bottle up and take with you everywhere. Like true growth is being uncomfortable. Oh man. Yeah, so there's no way to escape discomfort. It'll find us either pushing past our limits and our boundaries and growing as emotional and spiritual beings, being positive influences on our environment and those around us, or discomfort will find us feeling depressed and fabricating our own fears and really just fighting ourselves. We'll just be putting these obstacles in front of us, self-sabotaging our relationships, our ambition, our potential, and just cower in the corner. And that's exactly what I was doing for fucking many years. I was just fabricating my own fears out of what I thought was safety. I thought I was keeping myself safe by closing myself off, and I was doing the exact opposite. Again, nothing against weed or any. I think it was a necessary stepping stone for me to reach this point. But like, I know a lot of people who still smoke it, and I'm not about to fucking demonize it or anything. But for me personally, quitting was just the first step. And I think that this is all why this whole process is why I just realizing that it was probably me smoking so much weed was me procrastinating this uncomfortable growth process. Wow. And oh my God, wow. Yeah, 100%. I think I knew what it would take to overcome the fear that I felt for many years. And legitimately, it was a fear of success. Honestly, like, I just did not feel like I was somebody that deserved. I didn't feel worthy of being admired to the point that no, I don't think that's quite right, but I didn't feel. I believe myself to be inferior to the point where I was super sensitive. I got emotional, and like I was always skinny and stuff, and there was no shortage of people willing to tell me what was wrong with me or what they believed was wrong with me. Like, oh, my ears stick out, and oh, you're so skinny, you should eat a sandwich or a hamburger, or and these were people that were usually overweight, and like I can tell now that it was because they were not comfortable with themselves, that they projected their shit onto me, and I owned it. Like I ate it all up. It's like taking responsibility for somebody else's journey. Like everybody is walking their own path. And whether you agree with what they do or not, you just really don't know what they've been through. So allowing them to journey on their way. You don't have to like them. You don't have to hate them. Like, it just is what it is. As long as they don't like physically harm you or like, yeah, wow, man, that's some powerful stuff we're talking about tonight. And that ties into the human compassion and just understanding that healing the world is going to take a lot more than fear. A lot more than our, not even fear. Healing the world will take a collective effort of choosing love, because fear will not protect you. Fear will not protect anybody. Damn, man. That's crazy. I'm just, oh, fuck. Healing is being able to enjoy where you are right now. Oh my fuck. Like, really? Come on. Come on. Oh, wow, this video is almost 21 minutes. Okay, so I'll wrap it up. Prioritizing the quality of your only life that we have on this earth. Who knows what comes after or what came before, but you know what? Every day get a little bit better. Choose a little something different. These process interrupts, like start meditating for 5 minutes or take a walk for fucking 10 minutes. Doing something a little bit different, but that you know is healthy is the key. Like, it's a little bit every day, and then like soon enough you'll be fucking, oh my god, so powerful. Anyways, so I'm gonna wrap this up. This video's gotten pretty long. I think I've covered enough for one day. So I'm feeling good, feeling human. I'm rejoicing in my humanity. And I think, like, fuck, true strength is being able to acknowledge, the ways that you once believed you were broken, but knowing that the light will shine forth one day, and to just keep the faith. So, yeah. Peace, love, and clarity. Feed the dragon. Let the dragon breathe its fire. You know what? Then break the fucking walls down, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.